Take a closer look and see for yourself what makes Maybach's first two-seater one of the most desirable models this illustrious brand has ever created.
Hey, what's up, Star Status? It's 3D the Rap Star, aka is the Benz Man. And in today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to the all-new 2025 Maybach SL.
The Maybach brand's signature pedigree is instantly recognizable, made all the more exclusive thanks to a carefully curated design concept.
And if y'all want to go watch the full trailer, it is on the Mercedes-Benz official YouTube page. And as always, I'm just giving my criticism of what I think about the new Mercedes SL Maybach. Do we really need a Maybach version?
It's a uniquely cohesive combination of colors and materials for the exterior and interior, all brought together and connected, made cohesive by the Maybach pattern.
All right, now first off, I want to say it looked nice. It looks very nice. Like, look what they did. They took like the logos and made them special. I think this is going to be like a limited kind of car, like a short production kind of car, like something that won't have too many models.
What we're looking at here is the red ambience design, which I think you'll agree is absolutely stunning. Let's take a look at some of the specific features that make this car so spectacular. Beginning with the specially embossed hood.
And so first off to say though, I don't think we really needed a Maybach of this. Why? Because when you think of Maybach, you think of getting chauffeured in the car. So that was the three things. I thought the Mercedes-Benz represented, you drive it yourself. The 63, or the AMG, I should say, represented you wanted a Mercedes-Benz with luxury, but something you could hit the track. And you get a Maybach when you want it to be driven in. You wanted the best of best, but maybe they're just trying to switch it up. But I feel like the whole purpose of bringing this car is it won't make sales like that.
Its most unique components, and actually one of only 3 options that you have with this car. And now as far as the other options you've got a choice of color, either this garnet red or opalite white, as well as 2 different wheel designs.
Yeah, now it seems like so far this car will not be available for the masses. Like, it's just like a short limited Maybach.
Exquisite embossing you see here on this hood is very labor intensive. Let me actually take a moment to describe how this is done. So between every layer of paint,
at this point, I just feel like bring back the S Coupe or just bring back the CL. Like, the reason why a part of it, they got rid of those cars were due to low sale numbers and the car being overpriced, but this looks no different.
In clear coat, the hood is sanded by hand. And the actual application of the logo, or the printing of the logo on the hood, is very technically sophisticated. You can see that it's absolutely perfectly flush, and I don't need to tell you that that needs to be done with the utmost precision.
Man, I feel like my local wrap shop company can do that. I feel like my local wrap shop can take that and then just put it on the car, and there you go, we have it wrapped. But I get it though, this car is all about prestige, as it is a car that probably most of us can't afford anyway. But I'm saying, if you got that kind of money, I would just take a regular SL680. Like, why do we need the Maybach? We get it's extra luxury, it's 101, but we may want something else like the Black Series. I just don't think the selling point for this car's crowd is big enough. Like, they didn't mention pricing, but I'm just thinking that this thing probably is going to be what, like a little bit over 200?
As you can see here, the hood also sports a striking chrome-plated fin. This, along with the elegant...
And then I feel like what they should have did was, never mind, I'm gonna just fast forward it a little bit.
Good for making a grand entrance. And this, along with the horizontal air intakes, makes it seem even more expressive.
And at this point, I'm really feeling like, can we just get the S Coupe back? Or can we get a CLS back? Or can we get an SLS back? I know they did it with the AMG GT, but I mean like a Mercedes, a modern day Mercedes with the doors that go up in the air. Like, can we get that back? Like, I think, like, leave in the comments. I know I'm not the only one that feel like this car, I don't want to say is pointless, but if it's a 2-door car, I just feel like the AMG is good enough. I feel like we don't need a Maybach version of it. I mean, there is a market for it, and people will buy it because it's going to be like the best of the luxury, best of the SL.
Let me tell you, even though I don't really need to tell you, that this is a Maybach down to the finest detail. Coming around to the side of the car now, it's clear the Maybach SL cuts a striking figure from every angle.
Yes, it is indeed a Maybach down to every angle. It is, but it's not traditionally what Maybach stood for us. Like that might have been the company's vision, but to us, when we picture Maybach, we picture getting driven in the car like a longer wheelbase car. Like now they're taking the sporty cars, and I don't know if a lot of people knew this, but they also had an S Coupe that was a Maybach. And I don't remember if it was S600 or S680, but they indeed had a Maybach version of the S Coupe.
And the distinctive wheel design, along with the Maybach lettering embossed into the wheel bolt covers, are especially elegant. Taillights, a chrome-trimmed rear skirt with special diffuser, and tailpipe trims with that signature horizontal bar.
And now, I know y'all feeling how I'm feeling. We already thought the SL was just the AMG GT convertible now. Like, that's what we think about it. Like, why would I buy that when I could buy the AMG GT? Like, do I want the hard top or do I want the soft top? Like, that's basically how we look at the SL nowadays.
The fully digital instrument displays feature Maybach-specific startup animations and graphics. Super cool, but honestly, what impresses me the most is the lavish cabin design and extensive use of exquisite materials, with a level of craftsmanship, parts.
So I feel like all these parts and everything they keep mentioning, like as nice as it is on the car, I feel like a S-Class could deliver you that, like without even being the Maybach. Like some of them have exquisite seat designs like the Zenio. Like some of the just traditional S550, S560, S580, S500 are already luxury enough. I feel like this in the Maybach just kind of takes it over the top and kind of give it too much. Like, let's be honest, if we got 200 grand, we might have different plans. If we got 250, I might check to see if that Ferrari in my city. If I got 330, that Huracan just might come early. But that's what I mean, you know, we'll have different
insulation
options.
measures and technical refinements guarantee a quiet and comfortable driving experience. When it launches in the spring of 2025, where will your first journey with the Mercedes-Maybach SL take you?
And it probably will take me nowhere because I probably won't get it like most people that is watching this. The reason why, one, so Mercedes in general, sometimes that's what the S Coupe suffered from, but I don't know if the brand realizes this. So if an S Coupe is 120, you got so many options at 120. That's the problem to be getting something super luxury. You can even get like maybe an older Ferrari California, an older Gallardo. There's so many options. You can get a brand new Corvette for that price. So it's really just the prices, you know, at in which these are priced at. Indeed, that is a lovely car. Who would not want that car? Who would not want a Maybach version of a SL? But I feel like if we was getting collector's cars, like why we can't just get that out the normal bins, like a S-Class S580? Why we can't have like a 0 to 100 model or a 1 to 100 collector's edition instead of the SL? Because I feel like the SL in the Maybach is kind of pointless. It's not pointless because I know there is a crowd for it, but I mean in like collector's edition. Why we can't have a certain E-Class model 0 through 100? Like I got collector's item 52. And that's the same reason they got rid of the S Coupe. So it kind of don't make sense, you know, they said because of sales, but then they go ahead and bring this out that costs a lot that look like the GT. Signing off, Benz man.